Today, we're going to talk about water. So water, we can buy it at the grocery store. We can buy it at the service store in plastic bottles. There's all kinds of different water. We can pull it out of the faucet. We can pull it out of lakes and ponds. We can pull it out of wells. There's surface wells. There's in-ground wells. All those things need to be tested to see if they're poisonous or not. Some of them are really good, but the artesian wells and the water out of the ground is filled with nutrients and minerals that our body needs. So we should be drinking that kind of water. The water that Arizona drinks and that Las Vegas drinks are out of lakes. These lakes that have breaking down bacteria, people fish in there, they go to the bathroom in there, there's bodies in there, there's all kinds of decaying stuff that's breaking down. That's a lot of the bad bacteria that's bad for our bodies. So where the Salt River and the Verde River come together, there's a water treatment plant for the city of Maricopa County. City of Phoenix runs it. My father was an operator there he retired from there anyways. So he explained to me how it works and showed me how it all works. And there's these tanks in there, these big, huge tanks, 3 of them, I believe. And each one of them has this little cistern where it turns. Some of them are settling tanks. So after it goes through these different tanks of settling all that debris, all that bacteria, then the last one they put chemicals in, which are coagulants. So they're binders. So they grab everything, all the little dirt minerals that are falling down, and they magnetize them and they stick together and they fall to the ground as heavy. And then the top runoff runs off and they add chlorine bleach to it. So the houses that are closest, the first house that is in line on that pipe coming from that water treatment plant is going to have a lot of high content bleach in their water. But the very last house on that pipeline is not going to have almost any bleach in their water, but they have to test it off the last one so it has enough bleach to keep that person from getting sick. And that's why your city water tastes and smells so bad. So it runs through pipes. Now, what are those pipes made out of? Are they galvanized steel pipes that are breaking down and rusting on the inside, which is not good for our bodies? We don't want to drink rusty stuff. Is that hitting us before we drink it? Is it PVC that it's going through? Is that PVC breaking down? Is there things getting in the water line in between there? All the pipes in houses used to be made out of copper. And when copper is conductive, water has a negative and positive ions in it. So it's positive and negatively charged. And when it goes through copper, it gives it a new memory and it recharges it. It's good to drink water out of copper. It's metal. Bacteria cannot grow on a metal surface like nickel or copper or silver. That's why they use it for doorknobs. So still they were pumping fluoride into the water, which was breaking down our bodies and breaking down our teeth and our immune systems. People are putting in reverse osmosis. They're putting in charcoal filters. They're putting in all these different things to filter that water that's coming in to make it drinkable. Water has a memory, okay? So that memory that's coming in, it just went through a complete transformation process in a chemical plant, processing it in order to be clean. And so when it did that, it got lushed around, it got moved through pipes, it added other things, taken away to make it drinkable for us, right? So that it doesn't have that bad bacteria. When you run it through a filter, now that takes away the spiritual charge to it, the energy charge to it. That energy that comes through can be made negative or positive. If you scream at water and then water plants with it, it'll kill those plants. If you praise the water and you love it and sing to the water, you label it with amazing things like joy, peace, love, God, that water, those plants will thrive beyond any other plants. It's amazing how water works. Water has a memory. So that memory does fade in time and it does come and go. It's just like us. So think about this. If you're drinking something that's distilled, okay? You're drinking something that has no positive and negative charge to it, has no minerals or nutrients to it whatsoever at all. It's not going to do anything for our cells in order to be able to transfer nutrients back and forth. It's going to be an artificial, even the water that the hospitals give you, the normal saline, is salt water. But it's not refined salt, it's unrefined. It's like the Celtic sea salt or the real salt that you find comes from the Utah mines. That stuff is filled with nutrients and minerals, the stuff that your body needs in order for our cells to be able to methylate, in order to be able to transfer nutrients back and forth. When you drink water, let's say that you're older and you have pitting edema in your ankles, so your ankles are swollen with water weight, and you're on Lasix and other water pills to help clear water out of your lungs. And they're telling you no salt. And that's true, because that refined salt, that mortar salt that little girl with the umbrella pouring everything out of her back, that stuff is toxic. Everything has been taken out of it. It's like distilled water. It has no charge, it has no energy to it, and we are the salt of the earth. We should be salting every offering with unrefined salt. So we need that sea salt, that mineral salt, and they're not all the same. There are some that are better than others, but avoid table salt. And table salt is what the grocery store manufacturers have put in all of the preservatives for your food. And so that will raise your blood pressure, that will kill you. You shouldn't be eating anything with preservatives at all. You shouldn't be eating anything from a can unless it's an emergency food, because that's what canned food is, emergency food. You shouldn't grow yourself a small garden. You can do it in your house, in planters. Just a little bit of non-GMO, good food that you grow yourself is always vital and always good. Me, I have my own milk goats, so I get nutrient-filled milk. I have meat goats, so I have good meat. Fill my body with the nutrients that I need, and I cook with the tallow from the cow fat. I don't use these seed oils for anything. It changes your life forever. But to get back on track, if you're drinking things like Monster drinks, or you're drinking things like Liquid Death, you're drinking things with a label, something written on it. It imprints that into the water, and then you drink it. And our 80% water bodies, at my age, I'm probably at 50%, because the older we get, the less water we have in our body. Most of us die at around 60% at an old age, and we're born at about 90% water. So we dehydrate over time, so that the water that we get in, we should be imprinting that with beautiful things like love, kindness, prosperity, health, God, Holy Spirit. And he says that we will sin, but we need to learn from those sins and quit making those mistakes. That we need love. Love is the way. Love is what we're here to learn. We're here to learn how to be kind and treat others the way that we want to be treated, right? That golden rule. But it also has to do with karma. So the universe put in the eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. And if you trespass against me, that whatever you did to me is going to happen to you. It's evolutionary. It's coming around. It's a law, just like gravity. God has set it in motion. It makes him have to do less work. Anyways, drink water with good things. Say good things over it. Let worship music and classical music with a good healing health frequency. Let that sit in front of your water before you drink it. Let it sit out in the sun and absorb those ions charge. Let them charge you, just like you should be doing with your mushrooms. You should be charging your mushrooms in the sun. They collect vitamin D just like the human skin does, and that can increase your vitamin D. So we'll talk to you soon about more, okay? All right, I love you. God bless.